Man, this your boy O.C.B, man. O.C.B After Dark, where we talk about, we got big topics, big things going, you know what I'm saying? We talk about anything. We ain't scared to talk about nothing, you know what I'm saying? Hey, but disclaimer, we're not no doctors, no lawyers, none of that. Just like, we just want to know. We don't know. We want to know what the people think. Yeah. You feel what I mean?
Thought-provoking.
But right now, y'all know what time it is.
Shot word.
Shot word. Get myself together.
Yeah.
Get myself together. So you pull up a little bit, you know what I mean?
Man.
Let me get you.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
Yeah. Shot word of the day.
Yes, sir. Shot word in the champagne room.
Mm-hmm. You better know it. All right, let me get the wife pulled up over here.
Hold me up.
Let me tell you.
Major on guard over there like somebody's coming that way.
And he looking now.
He's on guard.
He's on guard.
Oh, yeah.
Doing his job.
And by the way, shout out to the Renetta Robinson, man. I appreciate you for the wine tasting.
Oh yeah, I saw that.
That was very great.
Hey.
So, y'all check her out, man. She got some good wine.
Like you trying to fill me up.
Who that?
You.
Oh yeah, gotta get you drunk.
No, please.
And try to take her in the bike.
Any bike?
That man crazy.
Yeah, man. Shot word of today, man. Dads versus fathers.
Dad versus fathers. That's the news, sis.
Hey.
Ay. That's good. Whew, there we go. Y'all with us?
Yeah, man. We had to take a shot to that.
Let me tell you.
We're gonna let so how we gonna do this? My wife is the interviewer. And we are gonna answer the questions.
Right.
All right, man. Let's talk about dad versus father. Go ahead, baby.
Okay, let me get my let me put my Father's Day up there. I'll put my Father's Day graphic up there.
Yeah, Daddy Day.
Then we got Major right
There
here.
you go. Father's Day.
Daddy Day. Father's Day. Major. What's Major?
The Major out here cutting up. His ass gonna end up in the house and on lockdown.
We outside, y'all. We popped
You
out.
might have to put him in there.
I'm back, people. I had to mute. I didn't want y'all to hear that all that vulgar talk my wife was saying to the dog.
Right.
Yeah. All right, so let's go, baby.
Okay.
Dads versus fathers. Go.
Dads versus fathers. So we want to know, is there a difference? And I'm going to put the call O.C.B up there so y'all can call.
Yeah, man. Y'all call in, man. Speak your piece. You dig? You know what I'm saying? So what y'all think about it?
We hooked up. Phone hooked up.
Yeah, I got that thing twerking over here.
Okay, let it twerk then. Twerk something. Okay, so dads versus fathers. So our question today is there a difference in dads versus father? What is the difference in a dad and a father?
Right.
Okay, so most of you have probably heard the quote that any man can become a father, but it takes someone special to be a dad. So do you think that there's a difference between those two?
Me personally. Okay, well, I don't see the difference because, you know what I'm saying, I look at it as the way we do it is cultural, right? You know what I'm saying? A lot of stuff that we do in life is binary anyway. It's black and white, up, down, hot, cold. You know what I mean? But it's just, this is cultural, wherever you say father or dad.
Yeah, it is.
For me.
It's a big difference.
But I get what people saying, like a father can be anybody. Well, a sperm donor or just, you made a child. And a dad is somebody that's nurturing, that actually take care of their kids. Right. I get what they saying, but does it really matter, right? I really don't think it matters because even like in the world of our culture, black people, you still have girls that say, "Oh, that's just my baby daddy," right? If daddy is better than father, why do we just say he still throw daddy away?
Well, ain't
right?
daddy
or
dad.
They
ain't daddy. Okay, so there's
dad.
Oh yeah, there's
you know what I'm saying?
Like,
yeah.
You think that dad is just short for daddy, but in the terms that they're using, okay, daddy means so much these days. You know what I'm saying? Like, you don't have a sugar dad. You have a sugar daddy.
We got a caller coming in. Hold on, let me see who it is. All right, go ahead. Well, it ended. The call ended.
Hey, call back. Don't be afraid.
All right, go ahead, man.
Speak your mind.
Okay. Yeah. Like I said, you don't have a sugar dad. You have a sugar daddy. You
Right.
know, these women out here, they ain't
All right,
saying,
they call it. Well, we got it. We call them back. Hold on, let me see. Go ahead. It's your boy O.C.B, man.
It's A-Bomb, y'all.
What up? A-Bomb is in the building, baby. Let me get her a round of applause. You did. A-Bomb in the building. You did. Yeah. What's up, A-Bomb? What you got on your mind?
I have to show my perspective because I have my father in my life since the beginning of my life.
Right.
There's a difference between being a dad and being a father. I heard what you said, but I think you got it backwards. Anybody can be a dad biologically, but not everybody can be a father. The father role is more the nurturing, the protecting, the teaching. Because, I could just say you're my dad, and that's true because biologically you are my dad.
Right.
But people have, like, biological dads, but they consider another person to be their actual father, another person that's their mentor. Like, you can have a dad and your dad not teach you how to be a man or whatever, and you go out and work at a job and you find somebody that's mature and a mentor where you might look to them as a father figure.
Right.
And that's why the term father figure comes in, because you have a dad, you just don't have a father figure.
But see, that's why I say it's cultural, because a lot of other people, like you said it that way, but a lot of people switch it around. You did what I'm saying, and say the dad is not the nurturer and the father is just a sperm donor. You did. What you think, Tero? Hold on, you stay on the line. Let me hear from Tero real quick.
I understand what she's saying because she has you involved the whole time. I look at the terms, they equal, but they not, because what we went through, we went through a certain, we got tragedy. They would happen to us where our fathers weren't in our lives, our full childhood. You see what I'm saying? So it's like, so the men that stepped in, I appreciate them.
So were they father or dad?
I see them as I see them more as fathers than my dad, because half the time my dad was, he didn't live the right life. So he was in jail.
So for you, dad is not the nurturer. Father is the nurturer.
Right.
So
father is the nurturer.
Okay, and
it was also a song when I was young, a hip hop song called "Be a Father to Your Child."
Right, I get it. Yeah.
And with me missing that element, that song still got to me.
So people, what do y'all think I hear? Because I hear Tero and also my daughter say father is the nurturing, dad is just whatever. But that's why I say when my wife first asked the question, do it matter? It seems not.
It does.
It seems not to, because if you ask somebody else, they'll say you wrong. That's what I'm talking about. I'm talking about the viewpoint of which is right and which is wrong, right? So,
I guess if you're speaking like that, you would have to look from a societal point of view. And the societal point of view is that, your father isn't the nurturing, because most people say dad. Like, we don't usually call our dads fathers. So if somebody say that's just my dad, you're just gonna assume that they're the father figure they're supposed to be. But when people start saying father figure, now in society we got to question what is a dad and what is a father. And when most people relate to people being fathers when they are a good role model.
Go ahead, Mimi.
I guess it just depends, like you said, on the culture, because most in the black culture, black families, too oftentimes you don't grow up saying father. It is daddy. It's not even so much of a dad.
More commonly used.
But it says, I researched it, just says this, and this is just something for you all to chew on. It says the main difference between a father and a dad is that father is biological. However, a dad's relationship is emotional. Fathering is an act of nature, while being a dad is all about nurture. It is much easier to become a father. Many even do it unintentionally. However, it's much harder to commit to becoming a dad. And we were talking about,
and that's how they become that, because they get hard and they don't think.
Yeah, all the shows we watch, what does it say? You are the father.
Right.
Not you are the dad.
Exactly. You see what I'm saying? And it's just the way, I think, like I said before, I just think it's just cultural either way. Who's right? Because we use words different from other people. You know what I mean? True. And we make jokes about it, like, you know what I'm saying? Like, any word, pick a word that black people use. What's it?
you know, when people, you know, what like mom said.
Hey, hold on one quick. Hey, okay, I want you got your number.
Yeah.
Okay, call the number. We gonna chat. I want the people to hear your point of view. Go ahead, Asia.
I was gonna piggyback off of what mom said about growing up and you calling your dad or daddy.
Right.
I agree, but you know, as you get older and as you you know, take these classes that build on basic education.
Right.
When you start looking at things at a grand scale, even a minor scale, you know, you know, like fathers, you start to realize, like Mama said, there's nature versus nurture.
Right.
There's never nature and nurture. It's nature versus nurture. So that's kind of how you can look at dad versus father.
Right.
But like Mama said, fathers do have that emotional attachment.
Right.
I feel like if you were, and we were in an alternate universe, and you weren't the dad that you are, I would probably say that's just my dad.
Right.
But now, you know, as you get older, like I said, you take these classes, you start to understand. Like
it's different for everybody.
It's different for everybody. It's different for everybody.
I tell my friends, you know, that's my father because to me, my perception of it is a man that has gave life to me and has taken care of me and instilled things in me. Right. And you know, everybody's definition of a father is different.
Right. But I mean, it's just like you say, it's just different. You know what I mean?
Yeah,
it's gonna be different, but
right.
It is what it is. Mm-hmm. Right. And hey, Bum, I appreciate you calling in, man. Appreciate you. Look, I will see you tomorrow with my gift.
Yes, sir. Because it's Father's Day.
Yeah.
Hey, I'm excited.
All right, hey, Bum.
I'm excited to celebrate.
All right, baby.
All right.
Look.
I love you.
All right. Yeah, that was A-Bomb on that thing, you know what I'm saying? Say head on. And what do y'all think about what A just said? Do you think that we have it backwards, or who got it backwards? How you feel about
y'all
it?
Call in and let us know.
Yeah, man. Y'all calling. Y'all to see the number up there.
Dad.
Or you
can comment, or you can use the comment.
Dads versus fathers. So just from older, fine young lady, how do you feel? You know what I'm saying? Like since you've been around, you know, longer than your daughter has, and how you feel about dad versus father? I mean, regarding not with like you say, can we just go back and you didn't do the research? How you feel?
Oh, okay, trigger warning.
Right.
Trigger warning. Well, I guess if you know, when we were talking about it and we were discussing the show and what we were going to use as a topic, and it never really occurred to me. I never really thought about it like that until then. And then I started thinking when you said something about it, it could be a distinct difference, but to me, I guess it's more of a play on words. I mean, what you choose to say. That's what I would think. And then as I started, you know, delving in and doing a little bit more research on it, I started to say, it must be it could be a difference.
Right.
But I would just say that this is what you want to say, because it's growing up, whether your dad's in your life or not, somebody is dad, you know.
Yeah.
Or then, you know, you don't say father or whatever. And kind of got me thinking back, I think I read somewhere when they was talking about you know, Vader is, of course, father.
Right.
So they were like, Dog Vader, okay, he the dog father.
Yeah.
And so everybody was like, ooh, father, that's dark. You know, that's ooh, I'm scared of him. You know, and dad seemed like it was more fun word, more, you know, that's the one.
And it's easier, like, for
super dad,
the one you comfortable with.
Or just say, when you teaching them, we talked about babies, and it's easy to say, like, da, you know, they be playing, or mama, so it was easier, more comfortable just to do it, you know what I'm saying? Like that, like I say, it was interesting because, like my wife said, we was trying to find a subject for Father's Day, and I just ran across, you know, and I heard the saying a lot of times. You can read that saying again. I can't.
A real man any man can become a father, but it takes a real man to be a dad.
Right. And just hearing it and thinking about it, like you said, it might be something to that. What y'all think, man? Y'all put something in the comments. What Mama say? Mama said something.
Because this shit's impressive. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
It's impressive, just like it's impressive to be a mother. It's impressive to be a father too.
Yeah, but you don't never turn it around though. You don't say, okay, if my mom was in my mom or my mama, or my mommy or whatever.
Right. So it's a big thing with us.
Yeah, I think it's just a play on words. But now that you say it, you know, when you get into the science of it, it it does seem that way because like I said, when you look at these shows, it don't say okay you're the dad. It says you are the father.
Right,
you are
right.
The person who
so by
created
definition, that's all it meant. A father, like by definition, is what like people. Please, I didn't write this. Okay, so a father is just like I said before, a sperm donor. Like by definition. So I'm trying to figure out when they can. And y'all got to think about it. Plus, people, Father's Day was only a holiday in 1971. It wasn't even that long ago, for real.
Right.
You know what I'm saying?
They want a basket too, in other words.
Right. Right. Because it was a Mother's Day longer than it was a Father's Day, right? You know what I mean? But hey, I'm still trying. Why we gotta? Why is it like this? What, I mean, I'm trying to wrap my head around it.
Like she said, culturally wise, we've been kind of like this brainwashed a little bit.
Yeah.
Like, even the movie. It would be called Super Dad, not Super Father.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
It was fun. And it was more, okay, Dad, that's fun,
Yeah.
And like you said, sometimes it get into like, when you were talking about an older gentleman, maybe a Caucasian, you would say, hey pops or old man or something like that. You wouldn't say hey father. You would say hey or hey dad. So then these people on this,
I forgot about Pops.
Yeah. And then these women, they call their man what?
All right, we got another call of people. Hold on 1 second, man. Let's see who we got. Man, talk to me. This your boy O.C.B. Who I'm talking to?
What's going on? You said you see, man, AKA Power Promotion. What's going on?
Power
Man, what up with you, man? So I said you watching the show and you got something to say about dads and fathers, man. Let me hear your perspective, brother.
I'm in tune with my top players. What's going on?
Man, what up?
Yeah, so my thing real quick is this. I want to say real quick, like my opinion towards the situation, everybody, you know what? When everybody makes sense, it really makes it makes the decision and conversation a little hard because everything makes sense.
Right.
Let me ask you, my thing, anybody, to me, is vice versa, could be a father, and I feel like it take a real man to be a dad.
Right.
Anybody who has that place to understand, it's really hard to tell somebody wrong because understanding is, understand. But when two, all right, let me break it down. I'm comfortable.
Go ahead, then, country. I'm a country boy doing them country things.
Something that sounds like something that feels like I can't. Say you're the teacher, your son in the back of the house. If your son says, "Hey, father, come here," you know what I'm saying? First, "Hey, dad, follow me now." I know it seems funny, but I'm making a real point. Bro, a dad come back to me and work hard, worked out, this is my opinion. A dad, man, who works so hard to provide that he really don't need to get time to be a dad. You know why? Because he want mama happy, he want the kids happy, he want the dog happy, he want the oil in the car happy. You see what I'm saying? And a father, you know what, father to me, my position, hey man, I got a son, I got a daughter, I got a child. You know what I'm saying? I'm a father. A dad is everything that comes with father, with parents.
Yeah.
I'm a parent.
A parent.
Yeah.
And I feel you on that.
Yeah.
Because I think so far, the thing I love about this musical conversation, it's not a right or wrong. Right. Everybody speaking from their views, their understanding, their fatherhood, and their dadhood. But to me, you put it on the scale, it goes way up.
Right.
Regardless of the title, don't be a deadbeat, period.
That's all we put this good. There you go. Don't be a deadbeat. Like daddy, father, grandpa, or Paul.
Yeah.
I don't
Be there for them babies.
Yep.
You should be a loving, being a great listener and of understanding, and man, just be. And this to me, man, come on, that's what it is.
Yep. That's what's up, brother, man. Appreciate you calling in with them jewels. And see, man, yeah, man. I'm gonna get back up with you later. Like I say, appreciate you, man. You got anything else you want to say? You want to throw out your Facebook page, tell people what you do? You know what I mean?
I want to say this, like, thank y'all for what y'all doing. Thank y'all for being being in tune with y'all top play. Man, thank y'all. and allowing us to be part of what y'all got going on, being listening, and growing other people and growing other minds. So,
that's what's up. Appreciate that, love.
Y'all, and I want to pray, man, y'all continue to be great. That's what y'all do. Keep being great.
Man, appreciate your brother, man. Appreciate it. Man, get that man. All right, love. Man, get that man a round of applause. You dig what I'm saying? That's some old school teaching right there. You dig what I mean? But like I say, it's still different. But he brought up a point that I read and forgot until he said it. So what y'all think about it being a just straight out Parents' Day?
I was just thinking that, like,
why, you know what I mean? Why it have to be separate? You know what I'm saying? They putting everything else together. Right. You know what I mean? Like,
Parents' Day.
You know what I'm saying? Right. Just have Parents' Day.
Can't have no peanut without no jelly.
Right. So because it's already messed up. Like, okay, damn, Mother's Day. Like we was talking the other day. Like on Mother's Day, everybody got baskets on the corners. It's sales everywhere and all this other stuff. Father's Day. Nothing.
They got Pandora bracelets.
Bro, nothing.
Everything.
But it's a lot of out because I understand too because, I mean, for me, I don't really want that shit anyway. I want to be left the fuck alone. Like, most dudes, because you are, like brother said, most of us we work so hard.
We
on the day that Father, you don't have to buy me nothing. Just leave me, let me be. You feel what I'm saying? And that's present enough. Yeah. You know what I'm saying? Well, but we talking about the people that deserve to be called a dad or a father. You know what I'm saying? However you want to put it. You know what I mean? So that's just my spiel on that. What y'all think about that one?
Yeah, I mean, I like having my peace, but at the same time, I love being around my children as much as possible. Right. You know what I'm saying? Regardless if they in the home with me or if I got spending some time with them anywhere else. Regardless, anytime I can get to spend with my kids, I really do cherish that because I didn't have that. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
So it's like,
so you got something you trying to make up for?
Yeah. Like I feel like I beat the clock on another issue with resentment for my father being murdered.
Right.
Because when my son became 9 years old, I was 9 years old when it happened. So it's like, okay, I beat the clock on that.
I guess I feel you on that. I mean, because we done went through similar things. You know what I'm saying? For that aspect of not having your father here, so you you extra do stuff, exactly. And then you got to be a choosy lover because you know what I mean. Because even with me. Now, I ain't perfect. You know what I'm saying? Have never been. But my thing is like when you decide to be with somebody, that shit's special in itself too because you gotta think how they gonna do my kids, how they gonna be with me, how this family gonna work out. You know what I'm saying? Is it gonna be turmoil through arguing because we can't get along? We're gonna be turmoil. We just ain't meant to be together, but we still can get along. Like whatever the scenario is, like being choosy lover. You dig what I'm talking about? You know what I'm saying? I'm glad she chose me because at the end of the day, my wife chose me. I picked her out, but she chose me. Yeah. It's a difference. You know what I'm saying? So she chose to stay. She chose to be with me. She chose to be understanding. She chose to do all this thing. Right. She don't pick. I picked her, but she chose me. Right. You get it, people? They're gonna be another show. But
right. Yeah. It made perfect sense.
Right. Yeah, man.
But remember we had the conversation with my son.
I need to
right.
Because we talk on a manly level. I want him to be able to express himself. Right. And even you still like, Tero, shut up. You know what I'm saying? I'm still trying to get him to but you, like you said, let him express it. But like you said, I can at times be a satellite parent. Right. Because of that.
You got to let them express themselves.
Exactly. Yeah. But I had to sit back and say, I do be a satellite parent at times. I be questioning this and wondering about that, or maybe I apply too much pressure here, not enough pressure there. You know what I'm saying? But that comes with being a father, it comes with being a dad, or however, whatever label you want to use. It comes with giving a damn and excuse my language, but giving a fuck about the creation that you brought into this world. Right. And you gotta take advantage of that because the only thing you should fear is wasting time. Everything else is inevitable.
You bringing that up, and I'm kind of like
gotta do everything else
off script just a little bit. How you feel about a person telling you how to love your child? Like from their point of view, not from yours now.
What you talking about? Like the courts involved, or
anybody? It can be your girlfriend, baby mama, grandmama. It don't matter. Like people trying to tell you should do this, you supposed to do that, and it's like you doing it wrong, but you doing all you doing all you can, but or have to do, but they still trying to tell you how to do it. How you feel about that?
I feel like that's a waste of their energy. I want. When I was younger, I allowed myself to be taken out of my character when it came to my kids a couple times, but then at the same time, I keep this in mind too. Sometimes to make peace, you got to make war. You know what I'm saying? So when they understood that, I had to tell this to one of my child's mother before. Like, I don't care what the judge say. I don't care what you say. I'm not going to wait on anybody to decide how to be involved in my child's life.
Right.
Even if you do. I'm not gonna say I'm gonna be an asshole type of parent or co-parent to just break every rule or anything. Right. If you need them back at a certain time, they will be back at a certain time. But just know this.
But my time is my time. You don't tell me what to do with my time.
And really, you know what I mean? And really, if you ain't got nothing to do and it ain't my day, I don't care. It's my day.
Right.
You know, if all they're doing is just sitting around, running around the house, I need that energy. I need when they fall, I need to pick them up sometime.
Right. Or let them lay there. Cause sometimes, like for like especially with like how we was raised, that's what they say when a boy fall. We come here, baby, living. No, he a boy. He gonna let him fall and get hurt.
Exactly.
So he can learn from that shit.
Exactly.
You over there petting him up, and that's why we fucking criminals now. All these niggas out here, like cause they picking them up. It's gonna be alright. No, let him. If you had to let it hurt himself early.
They put their house up for their bond and that type of shit.
Back to what you said at first, though. You said what you don't like is the time.
The time, man.
All the teaching and the training, it comes with it.
Exactly.
Time something you can't get back.
Right.
You know what I'm saying?
Real people. I was in a laundromat about 5 years ago.
Right.
I had a hole in my Scooby-Doo. Listen, this was Christmas. What's the day for Christmas Eve? And bro, the present that my child got, she still can't remember that 5 years ago, but she remember that hole in my school. You know what? It was the time.
Right.
She don't even remember the Power Wheel. I said, what I buy you that Christmas? She said, I don't know.
Didn't matter,
because guess what? She remember them daddy moments. You know what I'm talking about? So time. I mean, time is beautiful, but it's like you said, it's something I can't get back. So when I got mine, you know the way the system designed, when a child's with their mother, get what y'all, they always on y'all time.
Exactly.
You know, because since when you're outside, but let's be fair. Let's put this on a scale and make it way up. And I say this right here, time, all the time you can do, but y'all know something scary. Man, it's no solution to being a father. Because guess what? You can figure out this. You train the child, tell them what's right, and hold your hand like you're kissing some water, and you just kiss them when they fall.
Right.
Real talk.
Yeah, man.
Real talk.
Man, yeah, we got these bugs flying around, goddamn.
We outside.
But yeah, that's dope. But like, man, look, that's dope. What y'all think about my brother? There he is, man. Time is a bad motherfucker. You dig what I'm saying?
That's the most undefeated motherfucker.
Go ahead, man.
I just wanted to add to that because sometimes you can have a adverse action of sometimes when boys fall and they don't get, that attention, they come out to be even, rougher because there was no one there to
right.
Now you could watch them and say, get up, it's okay.
Right.
But sometimes, they do need that hug. They do need that.
But it's sometimes, not every time. We talking about every time. You know what I'm saying?
Sometimes because that shapes their relationship moving forward with everybody.
And I feel like
you're right. I mean,
because they don't get enough love sometimes.
Sometimes they don't.
Like they don't get enough, love, and that's why they turn out that way. But back to the other question, I just wanted to comment on that too. But I mean, the other comment you made. But a lot of times, women are the one. Okay, get my dog. Women are usually the ones that's left alone in the household. With the children.
Right.
So, in the absence of the father or the, I'm gonna say the absence of the father, there is a lot of strain there. So that's why sometimes
that's another show, people.
Yeah, why you say there's no
wrap it up. It's Father's Day. Wrap it up.
Why there's no parent day? Yeah, so I'm just saying, we all got to step up.
Right. And that's why I say it should be. I was just joking with white people. We ain't like that for real. I'm just saying. I was look for real, but not all the way for real. But you know what I'm saying? But I think but for real, it should be Parents' Day. It should be Mother's Day or Father's. It should be Parents' Day. Right. You know what I mean?
But hey, take a village to raise a child.
Right.
You know, sometimes all these roles and gender differences. Yeah. It may be an issue with it being called Father's Day because we have so many extra, genders.
Yeah, people Lord, that's another show too. Because you know what I'm saying, men don't women and women men, and so now to be inclusive,
you might as well say Parents' Day.
Yeah, now it's just because
you got a lot of single mothers that's still talking about some Happy Father's Day. Right. It's still just Mother's Day.
You got two mothers. You got two mothers, and one of them is the father, and you got two fathers.
Man,
so you just say Happy Parent Day.
Right. Boy, I'm getting hot. And people, you know what? Hey, before you say that, man, let me play some O.C.B, bro. Man, I'm a country boy. Yeah, man. That's your boy O.C.B.
Yeah, man, country
boy doing them country thing, letting this hammer swing. You dig what I'm saying?
Dig, man.
Yeah. So, people, I'm just gonna say, what we looking at on time? All right.
10 minutes.
10 minutes. So, we're gonna do our final thoughts. So, if you want to call in now,
somebody said that we take the same caller twice. They just asking for a friend.
Who said it?
Oh.
Who, Asian?
Yeah, y'all can call many times y'all want.
Yeah, I mean, they got something to say. Better call now because we about to wrap it up.
About to take it in the bite.
Yeah. So if y'all can call in, we finna start our comments. Oh, yeah. So you call while we wrapping up, it's fine. We're going to start with the ladies first. We're going to... Yeah, go ahead. So what you think about this conversation? What's good?
We still men. We still gentlemen.
I'm just going to end it with saying, like we said, whether there's a difference or not, it depends on the person, depends on the culture, the environment, the experience of what you call your person that gave you life. Whether it's your father or your dad, it just depends on that person. I think.
And what they ask, I guess.
Yeah, and or what you experienced, growing up. Like that first child. Even if you're not the only child, that first one gonna set the tone. So they call them dad, everybody gonna call them dad. They call them dad, everybody.
Unless you just got a child of rebellion, said fuck that asshole. So, but that's
father. And then now people gonna be looking sideways when they say hi, father.
Hi, father.
What? What you call me?
My son used to call me 10. Yeah. I used to do that all the time. Father. I'm like, boy. Yeah, how about that?
Boy, stop.
Yeah, so to me, it just depends on whatever you call them. As long as you call them.
Okay, we got a caller. Hold on.
Caller.
Mr. O.C.B. I heard you talking about some rebellious children. I feel like that was a shot at me.
She had to call in again.
Yeah. But I was just watching the live, and I kind of redact my earlier statement, but not completely.
Retract, baby.
Yeah, retract.
Yeah, not redact. That's covering up, stuff in documents. Retract.
Yeah.
So I guess when you say father and you say that that's like your biological father and not like dad, I kind of understand that because on all like medical like forms and anything like government or anything like that, it's mother, father, brother, sister, grandmother, not your grandma. And so I kind of retract my earlier statement. I do think dad is more of a personal feeling.
Yeah.
But your father is gonna always be your father. We might not say "Hey, father," but like, but or if I say mother, and mom's like mother.
And
so like, it's more informal,
right?
To say mom or mama or dad, and I think like in professional settings, that's when you would refer to them as your father or mother based on biological means, I guess, or whoever's taking care of you. So I do kind of,
so you call back,
agree with what you've been saying.
So you call back to save face. It's okay. I still love you.
I mean, no, I still stand by my previous. I still stand wholeheartedly by my previous statement. But
we
y'all have definitely Hold on, y'all have definitely like opened my eyes to a different perspective. So I just wanted to add on to
that's
what
we
I said
do.
earlier.
That's what we do, baby. That's what we do,
Yeah,
baby.
but, I'm with my roommate Avery. Shout out to Avery.
What up, Avery? What up?
They saying what up, Avery. And so, hold on, let me put it on the joint.
Go ahead.
Hey, y'all.
Hey. That's it? I thought you were going to say something. I thought you were going to sing or something. You said, hey, y'all, and you just didn't say shit.
I just want to say hey, that's it.
Okay, that's what's up. Hey, Avery.
Yeah, but we, we about to do some college things. You know, we out here in the streets.
All right, get off my phone. Get off my phone. Get off my phone.
I love y'all. Nice watching the live. I love y'all.
Love
and
you
I'll
too,
see
baby.
you tomorrow, Dad.
All right, baby. Yeah, baby girl, man. All right, man. So were you done? We're wrapping it up.
I'm done.
There you go.
I'm done.
All right, Mr. Muggsy Mo, what you think about this conversation, brother?
Strong.
Well,
Black man strong.
First of all, I want to give a shout out to all the fathers, man. I want to give a shout out to my uncle Kenneth Mosley. Give him a big shout out because he's a great father. I've seen him through the years make some mistakes. I've seen him through the years admit to some mistakes. I've seen him through the years always be there though.
Right.
And he's an awesome granddad. All his grandkids love him. They're crazy about him. Every time I'm over there, he got a grandbaby up under him. Everywhere we go, when we're around family, he always got a baby around him. He always involved in kids, and I love that about him. So shout out to my uncle for being a great father. Shout out to all of the fathers. Shout out to my kids, Aiton, Mason, Mahari. Daddy, love y'all. Y'all made the world better for me. Every time y'all was born to this world, I love y'all for that. And shout out to my brother who's sitting right here, who I always see him as an awesome example of a father and a husband as well. And my brother Reginald Powers, I through the years been knowing this man almost with 22, 23 years. He has always been solid, and for his kids, I seen him do whatever. You know what I'm saying? He always been a shining example of a real father, a real dad, whatever you want to call him. So shout out to every brother that's involved in their kids' lives. They need us, bro. They need us. You know what I'm saying? Mm-hmm. And if you dating a woman and you around them kids, man, you the dad right there. You the father, whatever. You know what I'm saying? You got to do that. You got to be there for them. You got to be stern sometimes. You got to be loving sometimes. You know what I'm saying? You got to let them know why you're saying what you're saying to them, to get them to be comfortable enough to accept you. You know what I'm saying? But you got to be a man. And I tell everybody that I come in contact with, that's gonna be that's how things gotta go. That's the foundation of a family unit. I gotta be the cornerstone, and she gotta be the nurturer. Yep. You know what I'm saying? Because if I can't hold us up, then how can she nurture? Yeah. And if she ain't nurturing me, how am I strong enough to hold us up?
Unless you one of these new niggas and then switch on your butt, that's another story too.
Oh yeah, we'll leave them to themselves.
Yeah, appreciate it, brother. And for me, man, I just want to send a shout out to everybody that don't get their well-deserved respect. Yeah. Right, all the fathers, like I know a lot of y'all go through hard time with your baby mamas and your family about your kids and what you ain't doing. You ain't got enough money. You ain't got enough this, brother. It's okay. Just show the love. You feel what I'm saying? It's never too late to become a great dad, great father, whatever you want. It's never too late. Don't let them tell you that or whatever. Whenever the time, whatever it takes, man, do it. If it took them to turn 18, so you can see them how you want to. Hey, that's just what it is. Then as soon as they turn 18 to 21, bro, you for the rest of their life do what you got to do. Yeah. You feel what I'm saying? It don't matter. You know what I mean?
It's never too late.
It's never too late. Yeah. And I want to say also to all you brothers out there, man, I love you. O.C.B, man, over here, man, we respect fathers. Like every Father's Day, I cook steak for the fathers. You know what I mean? That really ain't in a family like, you know what I'm saying? Like I got. So, right. Brother, come on.
He got them burning max
it's Father's Day, but I'm cooking. You feel what I'm saying? For y'all. You know what I mean? And that's what I do.
Big as your motherfucking
man,
back.
what? And we're going to have a great time. We're going to cook, and we're going to respect each other. We're going to have fun. We're going to figure out our flaws, what we went wrong with our kids. Like I said, never too late. But sometimes they just be waiting on you like, damn, Dad, about time.
Right.
That's all tough. I was saying.
Real tough.
You know what I'm saying? You be too fucked up about what the woman said and what the woman did and all this other stuff to where you don't want to fool with your kid. Don't do that. Fuck that shit. You feel what I'm saying? But if it wasn't for your mama, man, fuck that. Bro, do what you supposed to do as being a man. Amen. And this your boy O.C.B, man. And I'm out.
He's out.
He out. Hey. He's out. You know how we do it on the weekend, man. You know I'm about to get drunk, still drinking, took a bath, still stinking. Yeah.
One of these,
if not the.
If you don't know,
you will. On the weekend, we gonna ride and chill and do what players do. We gonna get fresh to death and choose up on a few. Because we're real, baby, and that's just what we do. On the weekend.